Okay, I got the recorder going. Okay. Okay, so did you I just sent you the response. I had it but nothing
I
but
saw
issues.
that.
Okay.
That's why I called you because I didn't see the
Okay.
uh, exclusion form signed by you.
I have two things here in Peggy 11 via DocuSign number 13 and Peggy 11 via DocuSign 45 21 55 number 13 view documents.
Could you click on those, please?
Okay, which one first?
Oh, either one is fine.
Okay, review documents. Market market conditions advisory residential
Yeah,
exclusive.
that goes with every listing that I take, and it just explains that the market shifts, and I do not control the market. I can only report the market, and that you as a seller
Yeah, I
understand
already
that
signed that once, right?
you have to sign it with every listing. So this is a new listing, so it needs to be signed again. So can you click on that one, please, and send it back to me?
Okay, then it says January 11th.
Mm.
Inspection contingency, seller consideration. What is this?
Read it, please, so I
Uh,
can know what you're looking at.
I guess it's page two. Must be page two of the. Yeah, market. That's page two. So okay.
Yeah, market advisory is 2 pages. So if you could uh, click on the signature and then click finish, it'll come right back to me.
Okay, and then possible representation of more than one buyer. That's 2 of 11. This is what is this a standard? This is a standard listing agreement.
I'm not sure what you're looking at.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at either. I'm just
What does
going
it say
through.
at the very top? What it's called?
This is number 13.
What does it say at the very top of the page?
Well, I'm on. There's 2 of 11. Let's see. This is 1 of 11. 1 of 11. It doesn't even make sense.
Is it? It does it say residential listing agreement? What does it say at the top of the page?
Okay, I'll start at the very top. Mar-
Yes, please.
market conditions advisory.
No, we've already. You should have just signed that. Is that correct? You did sign that.
Well,
You thought you signed.
the whole thing goes too fast for me because
Should be only 2 pages. Is it more than 2 pages?
well, I think it automatically jumps to the next signature block.
Correct.
Okay, so let
If
me
you'd
go
like
to.
to read it, that's fine. But I need to move on to the seller exclusion paper, which is another email, I believe, a
Okay,
different email.
okay. So first we have market conditions. Oh, there's a.
You can close that email for right now,
But
unless you feel comfortable to sign it now. That's fine.
no, I do what I did the other day. I'll just sign it. But now it says initials. I thought I already did that once already. No, it's
Click on
not.
it where it says initial.
It won't even let me click on it.
Okay, at
Fucking
the
thing.
top, does it say finish?
Here. Well, oh wait, I can say I did private. I should have done public, but right now it won't even let me click on this.
Okay, at the very top, does it say finish?
Wait, no, it says initial seller's initials on this first page, and it won't let me click on that. Let me try to click with the mouse. Oh, it clicked with the mouse. It wouldn't click with my finger.
Okay.
Okay, so there I signed that. So that's page one. Then it goes on to page 1 of 2. Document ID. It's got a bunch of real long numbers and inspection and contingency. So that's got to be page 2 of 2. Required signature applied. So that's done, right?
I'm opening it up right now to see what you're looking at. So give me
Okay.
just a second.
And then it goes into the, well, no, that now I see the real estate agency relationship. That just says
Oh, I
you can
see.
do
This is
everybody.
already, let me see. Hang on one second. I think we already signed this. You already signed this. You can close this now. You've already signed this. I have it.
Okay.
So close this email.
But wire transfer fraud. This is a. I haven't signed this
Yeah, close
page.
that. Stephen, you can close that email. We've already signed it.
I'm looking at it right now. I haven't signed it. It says I have to sign it.
I already have it signed by you, so it's fine.
But that's what I'm afraid about is the fabrication of documents on electronic stuff.
You can hang on one second. Let me see. I have the market conditions advisory signed by you. I have that already signed. I'm looking at it right now. I have the listing agreement already signed by you. So you can close that. And I have the affiliated business. So you can close, you can actually delete that email. You can delete that. Feel free to delete that.
And why would I want to delete it? I want a record of everything.
Well, then just close it and save it so I can get
Finish.
this other document signed by you.
But can I legally, with all the bullshit we've been through, can I legally sign this if I'm not the seller?
It's already done, so let's talk about that.
I'll
After
log into.
we move on to, I just need the exclusion signed.
Okay, now I'm logging in. So I don't know what I did with the other thing if I wasn't logged in. That's kind of interesting.
So do you want me to resend the paper that I...
No, I'm hoping it opens here. Okay, action required. I'm in my account now. And action required 2. Jenny Silva. Who's Jenny Silva?
My transaction coordinator.
I'm
not sure why you're seeing anything from her right now. That is not what we need. What we need is something called the San Diego MLS.
8:33 p.m., which would probably be 5 o'clock your time. Need to sign.
It's called the authorization to exclude listing from the MLS. Do you see that page?
And that's not what I want to do. But hold on. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm continue. Okay. MLS requires that brokers participating in the service submit their listings to MLS for cooperation and compensation within 48 hours of obtaining all necessary signatures of the sellers. If the sellers refuse to permit the listings to be disseminated by the MLS, the listing broker shall submit within 48 hours of obtaining all necessary signatures of the certification signed by the seller. So, trust sale.
So I understand the San Diego MLS provides a valuable service by disseminating listing information to over 20,000 MLS participants. Your signatures, your initials needed there.
You know, I don't. Why would I want to sign this agreement?
Because this protects us while we have a listing that's not in the MLS. If we decide to put it in the MLS at a later date, that's fine. But for right now, we do not have the ability to put it in the MLS since it cannot be shown.
Okay, I want to see rules at sdmls.com. Okay, what is if I click on that, what happens?
I don't know. Oh, on the bottom, that's a
email address. To who?
Uh-huh.
To who?
To the rules and regulations of the San Diego Multiple Listing Service. This will go to them.
Okay, have them contact me to make sure that I'm clear on this.
You may call them if you would like, but they will probably not call you. I can ask them to, but it's usual that you would call them, kind of like a big corporation. Like, you can call them anytime you want and ask to speak to.
Yeah, and that's one of the issues that I'm getting into all the time. Nobody talks to you. So
They are at 9:00 this morning, our time. That's in 12 minutes.
okay, so that means it's
Would you
already
like
been.
to call
No,
them?
no, I'm toast. I am really toast. It's been a hard
Right.
day.
It's really hard for you to talk during the hours they're open.
Yes. But this to me just does not make sense.
I had a conversation with them 2 days ago. Well, actually yesterday, or was it Friday? I had a conversation with the rules department, and I asked it was Friday. I asked specifically, I'm going to send you the email that I received from them, but I asked specifically, can I list a property if it cannot be shown? And he said no. The only rule is that it has to have the ability to be shown, even if with an accepted offer it has to be shown.
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
that's
right now
that's
we don't
what
have one.
that's where we're not having a meeting of the minds.
Tell me
So
what that means. What do you mean by
a
that?
meeting of the minds is a contract between two people. So and I don't know the rules, but I have experience, and it only makes logical sense to me that if I'm an investor and I want to buy an occupied, rented property, that I can make an offer subject to, just like you're saying, that's what they're saying, inspection. So on this,
wait, hang on. Can I interject?
no. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
So to meet your concerns and your statements, all we have to do is write it up properly and sign it and document it that the inspection will take place after July. And that's where we need agreement from Marcia Montag. I'm still not sure that I, as the trustor, I guess, right? Or no, the beneficiary. I'm the beneficiary of the trust, has the ability to even list this property for sale. So I'm taking and I'm not going to say word, your words that what we're doing is legal and ethical, and it makes sense. There just needs to be communication and open, honest, transparent. She's saying she's not selling it for any reason. And then we get into more complicated fiduciary responsibilities, and I have the right to look at the way she's managing the trust. What the problem is she is abusing her power. And so I want anybody, I had the idea earlier, I forgot it. I want to file a les pendens. You put me in touch with a real estate attorney, and let's file a les pendens or find out what he says. I'll pay for his time. Hopefully it won't be too expensive. And I want to find out how to file a legal action against this property to move the ball forward.
I'm writing this down.
And les pendens, I had to go. It's been a long time since I Googled it, but I think it gives me the right to get into the courts and have them do something with property.
Okay. So I am. Yeah, because we don't have a guarantee that if we did get an offer, and we said we can't show it until July,
right?
I do not believe it will be allowed to be in the MLS. At this time, it's January, so 7 months. I do not believe we would be allowed to list it in the MLS, but I'm going to call them. But the only thing, here's the caveat. We do not have a guarantee that in July we will be able to show this property, because even though she said I don't even want to entertain. I can't entertain even selling it until July. She has never stated that she is going to list this property for sale in July.
No. And you're hitting the nail on the head. And I'm trying not to interrupt you, but we need to send her this video, because here we are 5 years later, and this is what she's done to me every friggin' fucking time, and I'm sick of it. And that's why I gave explicit directions to the advocate, and I want anybody that's in a position. See, we have all these fucking government employees that won't do anything. She's abusing me. She's not doing her fiduciary responsibility. She's a CPA. We need somebody as a regulatory agency to call her on the carpet. If I'm wrong, I'll pay the consequences. They will hurt me, and whatever will happen will happen. I don't give a fuck. The way I feel today, my body, we went out for a walk. I'm feeling old and tired. I got problems. I need to see a doctor. I'm not taking care of myself, because this is look how much time you and I have spent on a simple fucking listing for a $325,000 condo, and it's not the one I want to sell. So all she's doing is delaying, denying, and intentionally interfering. I'm not a lawyer, but that's a legal term. That's what her actions are. I've called her out on it. There is definitely a conflict of interest. She benefits if I die, and there's a conflict of interest. Those are all legal terms that, as a lay person, I swear and bet my life that she's fucking me. And I need somebody in a position of power and authority, and that's why I'm saying Les Pendens or whatever. She says do whatever it takes. I'm telling you, I'm asking for help. I talked to Ante a little bit. He had to go to a meeting. We look at the world differently. And a lot of, maybe I'm wrong. I'm more open to ideas and communication. And I know I will fail. I know I'll make mistakes, but I try to seek first to understand, then to be understood. I don't do that very well, but I try to do with what you were telling me. And when I get in that mode, we can make progress. But bottom line, I don't want to exclude this from the MLS. I want to put it in the MLS. All we have to do is put in bold letters, this property is in a trust. So everybody, let the buyer beware. And it's in everything in the MLS and the CARB do. It's just complete disclosures. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not hiding anything. She's hiding things. She's hiding from her tenant that the property's for sale. She's throwing all kinds of roadblocks in my way. And as a fiduciary, that's harmful. Her position is, Ante told me, and I understand it, that there is tax consequences of selling this property. But I am willing, the selling number 13, because I'll have a tax due for. I'll have a capital gains or a gains.
Yes.
But what if she's already done 1031 exchanges? Can't we exchange this property for number 13, and then I will take it straight across? Their equal properties. Let's do the paperwork subject to all the laws to do an exchange, and then I'll sell unit number 13 right now for whatever price and move on after I figure out all the tax angles. She's an accountant. This shouldn't be difficult.
That would completely be a conversation that she and you would have to have a meeting of the mind.
Yes, and we need to get her to the table. Same as Trump and
I actually have. I don't have any power to do that.
Well, you can be a witness, and
correct.
Okay, and I'll tell you what to do. Call elder abuse in San Diego County, and this is an open tape. I'll send it to you. You have my permission. You're violating none of my rights. I did this before, but I believe...
In fact, I have a broker. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to tell you about elder abuse experience.
Okay.
I have a broker today that I'm going to talk to about the elder abuse because he has vast experience with that, and he understands the dilemma that you are in. And I've shared a lot of the story with him, and he is helping me through this. So he has a lot of experience with elder abuse. So I'm so glad you mentioned that, because I have someone in my pocket who will help us with this.
Is his name George Zenner?
No, it is not.
Okay. Because George has helped other people too. And it must happen in the real, well, it happens in everything. You get old and then the people take advantage of you.
That's very common.
Yeah. So to finish the story, I asked to meet in an open discussion and record it. I think they had a problem with me recording it. I'm not sure. And I don't remember now. It's been a lot of years. But I believe they met with her first. So she biased their opinions, and they came in and railroaded me and just fucked me over, for lack of a better word. And in that conversation, she comes out looking like, because I think I threatened her in there. I don't remember. I lost my cool, and they kind of had a look on her face, and she said, he won't hurt nobody. So now she's saying that I'm threatening her all the time, and it's bullshit. I will hurt myself before I'll hurt anybody. And just ask her. I told her I'll play fucking Russian roulette. Put the gun to my head and put a bullet in the chamber, and let's fucking bet on this. I'll bet my fucking life, because you're killing me. You're killing me every fucking day, and I want it over with now. And if that's a bad statement, you do whatever you want, because I'll fucking kill myself anyway. I want this over with. It's too painful. It's harmful. It's damaging. She says all of this, all about choices. The choice is give me my money, give me my property, and leave me alone, and stop fighting with me, and stop living to this promise that is bullshit. If you've read the documents, they're flexible. She can do whatever the hell she wants. She chooses to live up to the promise to the dead person that can't speak for himself.
I'm listening.
I know you are. So get with your broker. We got time. I'll be awake in the morning. I got so much shit here, Peggy. It's we're talking about it. I want my wife to help me clean it up. Hopefully the windows will be delivered tomorrow. That'll be off my plate. I went to the store today. They offered me 2,500 bat. I want 4,000. But right now they have my internet turned off, so I'm slowed way down. Let me see if I have more problems, because when the market's up, I have less problems, because I'm trying to. That's where here. Let me give you exact numbers and everybody. She doesn't care about my assets. She has them parked. It's 50,000. She's already said she would release this. Call her. Be a nice person. And my buddy wrote me. He's back home or something. He the guy that died. His brother died. It popped a notification on here. Okay, yeah. So I'm not worried now, because I'm up 300. I got almost or over half of what I lost yesterday back. So I'm not going to worry about the market. What did we got? It's only 4 hours left. I'll look at the one stock. I want to get out of this one stock, lighten my position. I got way too much of it, and it's coming back. So I'm going to lighten up and be more defensive. But so this is not a problem today, because I'm waiting for it the guy says, but he's not sure, and I'm not sure. And we may get, right now it's like a dead cat bounce. Yesterday was the first down day. I think it was down Thursday, and I think it was down yesterday, minor. But it's just kind of floating right now, but the swings are pretty big and stuff. But you don't care about that. And it's my money, it's my worries. But that's what I want to tell you. So she's at $49,284, okay? So my sister, Steve, 2787, I can see the account now. Now the rest of it, she says I can't see any of those fucking numbers. I don't know how much money I got or any of it. She fucking manipulates the shit out of it. And I told her it took me like 3 years to convince her to move it in here. After the market, we would have made all kinds of money. Then she puts it in at 50,000. It's been up. It went right up on the end, and now we're down 2%. Is it? I think it's 2%. So all we've done is lost money. So instead of taking the shit return she was getting in the other account, I wanted it before. Now we're losing money, and I told her to sell this, and we're doubled up. We have too much of the same things, and I want to meet with her and TD Ameritrade. She refuses to meet, so please talk to the elder abuse people about what she's doing. And now she finally put out a little bit of a plan. I think you saw it. That's the most information I've gotten in forever. And I have to find those numbers. It pops right up off the page. A number and a problem, and I have to go back and deal with it, but it's too much. It's too much, and it's harmful, and she won't even hear it. I ask her. I take the time to review my financial things and ask her questions, and she refuses to answer, and it's damaging, and that's why I need the elder abuse people.
Yes.
So, okay, thank you for listening. Please help, please act. But call. I've called them. I've tried to call them. I want to report, and I want it all transparent and open. I just want it over with.
Okay.
Now.
This is important.
Okay.
The exclusion form. It's merely saying that until we can put it in the MLS, we are covered. It's kind of like an insurance protection. We're covered.
No, then cancel the listing. Cancel the listing, and set up a meeting with her, me, and you in a recorded conversation.
Hang on. If I cancel it, then I cannot try and find you buyers off market.
What is a pocket listing? What is a pocket listing?
A pocket listing is exactly what we have right now. You signed it, and I go out and I market it. But not in the MLS. I do it through calling all kinds of numbers, door knocking, pitching it. I can pitch it in a realtor meeting, so I can ask all the realtors if they have buyers who are looking for a property like this that are only allowed to buy in July and on, or after, that they're not eligible to buy right now, because there's a lot of buyers that they don't qualify today, but they qualify in 6 months or a year because of their financial circumstances. I have the ability to do that with what we have right now.
So they have a form instead of a verbal promise, or I guess.
Right. This is just protecting us so that while I'm out marketing the property, I don't have to have it in the MLS per se. And you are saying that is exactly what I want. I want you to market this property off market.
Okay.
That's all this form is doing is protecting us while we do that.
Okay. So is the necessity of this form caused by her statement saying she's going to turn you in and that I don't have the ability to sell it?
No.
What necessitates this form?
This covers us while we do not have it literally in the MLS.
Oh, that's where you're saying a pocket listing versus
Yes, a pocket. This is a pocket listing. That's all it's going to be right now until she is allowing it to be sold and allowing showings. So until that occurs, we have a pocket listing that I can look for buyers for your property and get a pipeline so that in July, when it possibly does go live.
Okay, you're stuck on that point. Let's get off that point. I understand that point. Then my question is, how do we legally put it to Marcia Montag. Please call your California Real Estate Board people. That's what you pay all your money for, and ask them how we can address a letter to her to get my fiduciary rights to put it in the MLS to maximize the possibility of selling it per her conditions in July.
Well, what I believe is that they cannot comment on that.
Anybody can comment on anything. We're just asking for an opinion.
They cannot. They have no opinion on that.
That's what you pay them all the money for.
That's not what I pay them the money for. They don't have an opinion on your relative not wanting to list a property at any point in time.
No, oh, maybe that's the point I'm missing. Maybe that's what I'm missing.
Correct.
She has the ability not to list it, but then I'm asking, how do we legally challenge that? I guess, and that's a question for the lawyer. Okay, so is your lawyer friend? Is she free or not?
My lawyer friend. What?
I forget what I don't remember, and that's one of my problems. The lawyer lady, she was busy. Is she still busy? And ask her for a very brief opinion. I won't ask her to take legal responsibility. I'll just pay a minimal fee.
I'll ask Joellen. What did you want me to ask?
I want to know how to pursue this, and ask her for a recommendation. I'm willing to spend up to $1,000. I'd like to do it for $100, but up to $1,000 to move this ball down the field as fast as possible. I made Ante the advocate that, okay, Marcy, here's your...
Who's Ante? I'm sorry, I don't know who Ante is.
He's the guy off the internet. He's parents' rights. He's got his 2 girls. I don't think he's the best parent in the world, but he's a dad like I am, and the kids smile and laugh and they have fun. It takes them to McDonald's, and I would do the same friggin' thing. They've got people that don't like McDonald's and all that kind of shit. But that's I digress.
So I can ask Joellen how we can pursue this.
Okay.
And that you would be interested to pay her for that. But will you sign the exclusion for today?
No. That's what the lady at the goddamn phone store tonight, and then she emailed me after and lost another hour and lost all this time. They offered me $2,500. I said, well, let me read what you're saying, and she says, no, sign, and she wouldn't give me what she was offering me. It was all in Thai, and sign right now. What?
I am telling you what I'm offering you.
Yeah, but to me it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to slow down and figure out how I get where I want to get, which is to sell that property. That's what I want to do. In fact, it's still not, because we're fighting instead of cooperating. I'll send you this video. You send it to my sister. A couple of people are starting to look at the videos, and maybe I'll call. Well, it's daytime there, right? If I stay up, I can call George. Maybe he'll take my call, but he doesn't want to get involved because there's a lot. Just like the California Board of Realtors, there's some liability. But I stayed up front. I don't want you to put your license or your liability at risk. I'm only asking you as a favor, and I'm excluding you from all liability. That's why you, Peggy, I'm paying you. I'm going to include all your liability. And same as my sister is a fiduciary. The only thing that makes it difficult is she doesn't take any payment. She keeps threatening to charge me. I tell her, charge me, because as soon as she charges me, I know legally she's going to be much more responsible. When you're a volunteer, there's a lower standard of excellence, for lack of a better word. And she's fucking failing in everything for 5 years. And she has her position. I'm willing to listen to her position, but really just give me my fucking money, give me my property, and quit all this bullshit and this fighting. I'm dying here. I really, really am. It's really killing me.
Okay. You don't have to. You don't have to sign this form right now. I'll let you go because it's probably time for you. You're sleeping, correct?
Well, yeah, no. What happens then? I started staying up all night. Then I get thrown off of my
No,
time
don't do that.
schedules.
Please don't do that, Stephen. Please don't do that.
Well, no, I will do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. That's why
Well,
but I'm at the
you
point
don't.
where,
There's nothing that you need to stay up for right now. I think we can address it more tomorrow.
yeah, but no,
Okay.
I'm tired of delaying and denying. But my friend wrote me, but he's done the same thing, and he slows me down for weeks and weeks and weeks, and he's helping me. What can I fucking say? He's just a friend, so I can't push him. I can't, and he's got enough of his own friggin' problems. He's got a nice property for sale in Texas. If you know anybody,
No.
and he's looking to buy. If you got any contacts there, so. All right. Thank you very much, Peggy. Have a good day. You said 9 o'clock there, right?
Yes. Have a wonderful day yourself. Thank you so much, Stephen. And it's wonderful talking with you. We will talk tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Sleep well. Bye
Bye.
bye.